Very provocative statement made by the former governor of Arkansas, Mike Huckabee. Says President Obama has, quote, disdain for Israel.
All right, welcome to Give Me Five, folks. Do you know where Mike Huckabee made that statement? He made it right here, to me. That's right. And if you don't believe me, watch.
Well, it's very clear, Steve, that this administration in general, and this president in particular, has an extraordinary disdain for Israel in general and Benjamin Netanyahu in particular. And it's just inexplicable.
All right, so I'm glad that Bill O'Reilly did a whole segment with Governor Huckabee on his comments that he made to me. And that's fine that this time he didn't give, this show the credit. You don't always have to do that, and he's been very generous in the past doing that. And Mike Huckabee responded, and I want you to hear O'Reilly ask the question. And it's going to be interesting to also get O'Reilly's take on this, because I'm not shocked that O'Reilly isn't on board 100% here with how I feel and with how Huckabee feels. You know, O'Reilly a lot of times makes a point of saying, kind of, without saying these words, I'm playing it right down the middle. And he does that often. But here you go.
Can you prove that President Obama has disdain for the nation of Israel?
Well, when I was asked the question, why would President Obama show such disrespect toward Benjamin Netanyahu in particular and Israel in general, that was the only thing I could think of. Bill, here's some things to specifically mention. This is a president who has spent more time scolding Israel for building bedrooms in neighborhoods than he has scolding Iran for trying to build a nuclear bomb. This is a president who believes that Israel should go back to the pre-1967 borders. I'm not sure if he even knew what those borders were when he said that, because it would put Israel in an incredibly precarious position.
Absolutely. How do you argue with that? There's no argument to be made with that. So what does Bill O'Reilly say in response?
He doesn't like Netanyahu's style. I mean, Obama's style is passive, is consensus, is get everybody together, give peace a chance. Netanyahu is a warrior. It's a matter of style here. So if a liberal were elected this week, I think Obama would have been happy and probably embraced Israel because they had a more genteel, let's use that word, leadership. So I don't think he's against the country so much. I just don't think he likes Netanyahu.
All right, that is really, Bill, with all due respect, that is intellectually dishonest. Are you kidding me? He doesn't like the country so much? It's not that he it's not that he doesn't like the country. It's that he doesn't like Netanyahu. Really? Hezbollah is going to attack Israel, whether it's tomorrow or in a year or 2 years, and that's Iran, once again, attacking Israel. Iran has threatened over and over and over and over and over to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. So what's Obama doing to the country that he doesn't really dislike? He's giving Iran the capability, 6,000 centrifuges, 60% of their nuclear capabilities, and a 10-year out to destroy Israel. I mean, that's just one issue. And as you're going to hear from Mike Huckabee, sure, he'd embrace a left-wing prime minister, and then he'd send them back to the 67 borders. Come on, Bill, here.
Well, let me take issue with the idea that this is just about style. I think it's about substance, because in President Obama's world, Israel is an aggressor. And I think it's absurd to think that somehow you can make a deal with the Iranians, who under the Ayatollahs have never, ever, ever kept a deal they've made. The Israelis, on the other hand, are expected to give up land for peace. When they have done that, they've lost the land, they have not gained peace. They're facing surrounding areas that want to destroy them, and they're facing an Iranian threat where the elected Iranian official leader says we want to wipe Israel off the face of the earth.
All right, here's O'Reilly's response.
And you're making a powerful argument that President Obama misreads and doesn't understand what's going on over there. And I cannot disagree with that. I cannot disagree.
Okay, he misreads and doesn't understand what's going on over there? Bill, did he misread Libya? Did he misread Egypt? Did he misread Yemen? Did he misread Syria? Come on. The guy would have to be the biggest moron ever to run for office. He knows what he's doing, and he doesn't misread the threat Israel is under. He knows it. On the Steve Malzberg Show.